Hey guys, my name is JiroBoy, and welcome back to a new episode of The Legend of Zelda on the NES. So basically, this is the Legend of Zelda from, I think, like 1986 or something, I believe. It's been a very long while since I played the original Legend of Zelda. So today I'm gonna do my first playthrough of the original Legend of Zelda. And note, I'm going to have to be using like the map. So yeah, I actually made a save file. Basically, the story goes that Hyrule is now a desolate path, like a shadow of itself. And because that Ganon and his army attacked Hyrule in its lowest state, kidnapped Zelda, and sent his minions after Impa, which later me with this new Link, aka the hero of Hyrule, which is the 8-bit Link right here. Notice earlier it says it's dangerous out there. Take this sword. It's now been like a common known meme in the Zelda series. Now so I'm gonna go through the first dungeon in the game, and it's actually not that easy. It's actually not that hard to find. You just need to go up. And let me know. Now, if you want to play this yourself, get like a map. Uh-oh. Oh. I'm sorry. It's been a very long time since I did a playthrough, so I'm gonna be a bit rusty about it, but... Wait. So yeah, I haven't done like a playthrough in a bit because I have like took a break for a bit because I was celebrating a bit on my birthday, taking a bit of a rest, doing some drawing and stuff, so yeah. And also, I just need to figure out what game I want to do by the time being. And I decided to pick the original Legend of Zelda. As a fact, like, guys, that my mother actually used to play the original Legend of Zelda. So that's how I know about the original Legend of Zelda. And also disclaimer, if you want to play this yourself, you're gonna die. Like, a lot. So don't be surprised if I actually die at random points. Alright, let's just try that again. So no, yes, if you want to play this game yourself, let me know. Get a map of the original Legend of Zelda on Google Image, or something, and then use that as your guide to help you. You don't really need a video. You just need is a guide, since this is this is a game made in the 80s. There we go. That took a while. Oh, those enemies I just fight are called Octorods or something. like in Ocarina of Time, these enemies are in the water, but in the older Zelda games, in the recent Link Between Worlds, they can walk on land, and they've always been enemies. So I'm gonna go through, at least try to get through every dungeon. It's gonna take like multiple playthroughs because this is a large game. It's a large game and you have no idea where you're going. Now, if you have these explosive things, you can actually skip some parts. There's an area that you don't need to go to, but... I mean, you don't have to go through every enemy, but you know, like, in its effects, like a lot of the map layouts are based on actual symbols or something. So yeah, and no, there is gonna be times where I'm gonna be silent for a bit. So, and I also want you guys to enjoy some of this nice 80s music right here. Now, level 1 isn't that hard. You just need to just destroy rid of these enemies right here, or you don't have to. You can just go up. If you guys know what any like a lot of these enemies that I fight earlier are, please let me know in the comment section below. Is this where you get the... And I died again. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen every time. I might do a death count on how many times I died in the original Legend of Zelda. Unlike most Zelda games where it is a bit forgiving, this one isn't forgiving. This Zelda game is an old Zelda game and it's not forgiving at all. No, I will get the bow. It's gonna be important a bit later. So there we go. We got the bow. We got the boomerang as well. One of Link's iconic weapons. Now we can use it to stun enemies. There we go. Open that. Now it makes dealing with these enemies not as difficult than they are. There we go. We got the bow and arrow, and some fun fact. Also, some facts here. The bow and arrow actually runs on like rubies. But since you're gonna collect a lot of rubies, and there aren't many items you need to buy recently, so it's not as a big deal, really. But like later future installments, like Link to the Past, you now have like an arrow count. If this is going to be your first Zelda game, I actually recommend you don't play it until you get used to some of the other Zelda games. Oh wow, that's scary. Alright. What I'm gonna do is try to grind on some health, or unless they spawn. No, I don't think so, but this is easy if you have full health, but since I don't, it's gonna be a little bit harder. Yeah, that's not supposed to happen. there's 2 bats. Like, smaller enemies like these are easy to get rid of with the boomerang. Even the bats can be get rid of with the boomerang. Plus, you can't really know about the game's story unless you read the manual, and I think in the modern age, not everyone's gonna have it. So. There we go. Now this is more like it. There we go. It's not that hard. I just didn't have full HP. Now here it is. So basically, why there's Triforce pieces right here? Turns out that Zelda actually broke the Triforce pieces into smaller forms, or at least 8 pieces, 8 or 7, I don't know. Out of the world, so Ganon wouldn't get to it. But anyway, I'm gonna end that video right here. That'll be it for today's video. Remember, guys, to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. My name is JiroBoy, and sayonara.